What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to see you guys again. It's been a while, I know, but trust me, it's all gonna be worth it. I got about 10 videos that I'm gonna be pumping out to you guys within the next 2 to 3 weeks, so enjoy these videos. Got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. A lot has been happening. As you guys know, my wife got pregnant, and thank God she did, because we had to go through the process of IVF. For you guys that don't know, that is in vitro cell fertilization. So when you cannot have children naturally and you have to go through a medical process to be able to have kids. I won't tell you all the details about that. If you guys really are interested in that and want to know the details about that, please leave some comments down below and I will share with you some more details about that situation. But I'm just thankful, and I'm glad I'm going to be a first-time father. So all you first-time fathers out there, congratulations as well. For all you dads out there that are already currently fathers, congratulations to you as well. Keep doing your fatherly duties. They will pay off. But today's video is going to be about the 2019 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab Standard Bed 1500 Z71 that you guys know I bought last year. So this is the year update video, guys. 1 full year. I purchased this truck on October 11th of 2021. So it's been a full year now. I test drove the truck on October 10th. And a funny little story here, I'll make this pretty quick. If you guys want to know some more details about this story, please leave it in the comments below. I'll be glad to make another video and share the full story with you guys. But long story short, I went to test drive this vehicle, and after I test drove it, my wife came with me. My wife and I left, and about, I want to say, 10 minutes before we got all the way back home. This was an hour drive, guys. So about 10 minutes before we got back home, my wife realized that she didn't have her keys inside her purse. And we were scrambling around her vehicle, because that's the car that we took down there to test drive this truck. We took her vehicle, and sure enough, my wife dropped the keys in the passenger side of this truck. And this was before I bought it. This was right after the test drive. And we call my salesman back and say, hey, we think my wife left the keys inside of the truck. They must have dropped out somewhere. He goes out to the truck while we're still on the phone with him, and he says, yeah, your keys are here, but we're closed now. So by the time you get back, everybody would be all gone, because again, this was an hour drive to test drive this truck. Where this truck was, it was at CHEVY, so that's where I bought the truck from. Great customer service, good salesman there. CHEVY, Randolph, Ohio, that's where I purchased this truck from. But the next day we go back, get her keys, and we're basically laughing and joking around. I was like, all right, this has to be the truck. This has to be a sign from God saying, all right, this is the truck for you. Keys dropped in it, had to come back anyway. So we're purchasing the truck, and sure enough, in about an hour and a half, the truck was mine. The keys were in my hand, and I was driving this home. I'll show a picture of my wife and I right now up here in the screen for you guys, to show you guys me purchasing the truck and the keys in my hand and my wife next to me. So we had a good time with this truck, and my wife was really interested in it as well. We took a test drive in it, and she liked the ride. I wasn't really, I guess, anal about the color. I didn't care too much of what color that the truck was. And now, since I have the truck and have had it for a year, I love the color of the truck. The same thing with, you guys know, my OG subscribers, you guys know I didn't really like the color of my 95 Gixxer 750. And now that I've had that for so long and finally parted ways with that, you guys know the reasons about that. If you don't know, check back in some previous videos, or if you guys want to give an update on that, I have more information about that. I'll get you guys another video if you guys want that. So please leave that in the comments below as well if you guys want another video on that. But the color grew on me, and same with this truck. The color grew on me. Didn't mind that it was this satin steel color, and I've loved it ever since. Getting into the actual aspects of the truck now, the truck rides great. I have no problems with the way this truck rides. Wasn't, I guess, didn't have a lot of pep in each step, but now since I've added that Pulsar LT, this is a completely different truck, guys. Completely different truck with the Pulsar LT and that cold air inductions intake. So I highly recommend that. I always, on the Facebook group that I'm in, I'm always posting my videos about the Pulsar LT and the cold air inductions intake in that group, and the exhaust as well, of how much I paid for it, what type of exhaust it is. And speaking of that, you guys know I added the blue burnt tips on. Sound amazing. This is the setup that all you guys should have. These quad tips, absolutely love them. A lot of guys are loving the quad tips. I know a lot of guys are going Borla attack. I went with kind of custom stainless steel, true dual straight pipe out to these blue burnt quad tips. Sounds amazing. You guys know how this sounds. But getting back to the truck here, the interior, I absolutely love the interior. I've never had so many buttons before in my life of a truck, because you guys know this was my first brand new purchase of a vehicle, and I've always had used vehicles, and this was my first brand new one. So all the buttons were new to me, all the lane assist stuff, all the electronic stuff, all the buttons, all that kind of stuff was all new to me. All the key fob, new buttons, everything like that, it was all new to me. So I was like a kid in a candy store, and I was like, it's like a spaceship riding in this thing. But again, guys, I loved it. I don't have a whole lot to say badly about this truck. I don't really have much at all to say bad about the truck. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is the lifter failure that all these trucks are, I guess, have. And knock on wood, I hope I don't get this issue. I hope I don't. I really hope I don't. Some people have gotten it. Some people are really upset that they've gotten it. I hope that this truck does not have to go through that. But I'll be honest, I do get on the throttle, so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens to me one day. But again, it is what it is. So I'm loving this truck, guys. Again, we may be changing out the rims and tires at some point, but again, I got a lot going on in my life right now, and money needs to go elsewhere that is more important, and rims and tires are not one of them, or on the highest level of importance. So my wife and I are currently in a process of moving, so money has to be there to do some painting, remodeling, some carpet work, a new driveway, etc. So a lot of money has to be given there. So the truck is at a standstill right now. I know, guys, I kind of hinted at maybe doing a cam in this truck, but again, that has to wait as well. And I guess I'll spoil this moment right now. Big surprise coming. Maybe this is a big maybe, I might be bringing something back on the channel. Depends on if everything works out right or not. But I'll just give the color of it blue. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. So you, my OG subscribers, you know what that means. You should know what that means if you watch the other previous car videos. But there's your hint right there. Something may be coming back to the channel, and I'll give you guys a full story on that as well. Other than that, guys, all the features of the truck, the chrome, I like the chrome. I know some guys are a chrome delete kind of guys. I'm a chrome leave it kind of guy. So I like the chrome look. I like shiny. I like tire shine that's shiny. I like chrome that's shiny. I like a shiny truck. I like reflectiveness. I like protection. That's the main thing. That's the first thing I did with this truck. Right when I got it is the day after I made my appointment to get it protected. I have the film on it from Block the Chip. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see that line right there, but everything at the, I guess, bottom half of the truck is protected. The hood, the lights, bumpers, rockers, bottom of the doors, the entire rear of the truck is all protected from rock chips. So, and we do have a surface shield underneath the entire undercarriage of the truck. So I have to go in and do that again before the first snowfall here. It's October now, so right before that first snowfall I got to get back underneath this truck and give it one more coating. so we don't get any rust on this truck. Again, you guys know I have the 2001 Dodge Ram, and that is my winter vehicle. But again, a kid on the way, got a wife now, so when I'm with them, I got to be riding in this so they can ride in some heat and some comfort, and some safety as well. So can't be rolling them around in the 2001 Dodge Ram with 235,000 miles on it. So they're going to be rolling in this, so I have to have this thing protected as well. Folding mirrors on this truck. This is a LTZ truck, so it has all the bells and whistles. Chrome rear bumper, mods. So again, the mods, not a whole lot of mods to the truck. Again, I talked about the Pulsar LT, I talked about the cold air inductions intake, window tint. That was the third thing I think I got on this truck. So it was the protection, and then it was the window tint. Now, second thing, excuse me, my apologies. And then it was the exhaust. So window tint, I got this done at Z-Bart. I went, I think it was 15 or 20% to match the rear windows here. And so that was done there. That was done. Did the exhaust, I talked about that. What else? The bed liner came with the truck when I bought it, so that was already a purchase inside the truck, and the purchase price, excuse me. Didn't do anything with rims and tires except for the tires, upgrading the tires to these KO2s, BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. Absolutely love these. I had them on an older vehicle that I used to have. Well, it was a Blazer. All you old school guys, you guys know what Blazers are about. You know how good they are ran in the snow, so had to go with some KO2 tires as well. Sorry guys, I got a helicopter in the background. So I went with some KO2 tires all around. For this set of 4, they were, I think, just a little under $1,000 to take off my old tires, put these on, mount, balance, the whole shebang. I did the starport. That was a little miscellaneous stuff, and we got courtesy lights. You guys won't be able to see it right now, but we do have, yeah, you guys can't really see that. We do have courtesy lights. Made a video on that. Very easy to install. Makes the truck look so much better at nighttime. Makes it look more luxurious. If isn't an LTZ isn't already luxurious enough. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. 1 year review on this truck. Absolutely love it. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would buy it again. I know some guys would say no to that just because of the lifter failure that some of these trucks have, but for me, this was my first biggest new purchase, and I love everything about this truck. I get on this truck like it's the Corvette, and I'm loving what I'm getting out of the truck. I've moved some things, like I said, my wife and I are moving, so I'll do some things in the bed of the truck, and she drove it while I drove the 2001 Dodge Ram, and so it's going to do some work for me as well. And again, this is my plan B truck. If anything happens to that 2001 Dodge Ram, this is what we're going to be working out of until we save a little bit more money and get another truck, another plan B after this becomes plan A. But I'm going to leave you guys with this sound clip of the exhaust. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Give you guys a remote start. Haven't had that either in my lifetime, so this is a first for me as well. Had a full year of remote start. Absolutely love it. Would get it again in all my vehicles that I get for the future. So again, lock button once, arrow button. Gotta love that. Always love it. Cold starts. So sweet, so loud. Love it. Love the crackles, love the pops. Love getting out on it in first and second gear and hitting that button again for the manual mode and hearing that kind of Mopar exhaust sound. Even though this, yes, I know this is a Chevy, but it gives off that sound, which is awesome. I love that. But that's pretty much it, guys. Absolutely loving the truck. Had it for a full year now. Wouldn't trade it, wouldn't do anything to it. Upgrades for it later on in the future. Got a couple more important things in my life going on that need some money and attention too. But that's pretty much it, guys. So click on to the next video. It'll be some baby stuff. So if you guys are uninterested in that, just click on to another video about some updates on the channel, about what was going on in the future, which might be in the next 3 months. So stay tuned to that if you're here for the motorcycle content or the Corvette content or the truck content. But if you're a new dad or thinking about having a kid or a dad already, might be some useful information for you guys in these next coming up videos about some car seats. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.